My gal's tougher than you! Yeah! Zazie rules!
Yeah! We love you, Zazie!
Okay, the rules are very complicated. Pick the right answer before the other guy, or you get zapped. Got it? Doesn't matter. Let's go.
Yeah! Get some! Let's do some friggin' trivia! For the COV!
Okay, I'm hacking into the show's systems now. She's telling you to ready up. Oh, she's so amazing. Hit the button! Which bandit throws the best murder parties? Vaughn the Ripped or Magnum Opie? I think we probably know the answer to this one.
Hey, who's that accountant-looking mutton fluffer? The answer is B.
I said pick me! Come on, bro! What are you trying to do here? Alright, they're gonna get suspicious if I change all the questions, so this one actually says, who is the most handsome Pandoran overlord of all time? Is it Handsome Jack or Troy Calypso?
I know this one! It's B!
Total narcissist, sure, but, actually has no redeeming qualities whatsoever. Next up! I know the answer to this one. Who has the sexiest, most sculptedest abs in the galaxy? Come on, you know this one. Is it me? Is it this guy? Is he doing it now? Yeah, get it, son.
What? No way!
It's okay.
Next time.
It's
It'll be all right.
It's working. Who's the most powerful siren and also our savior and image of perfection in every way? Oh boy. Okay, you know what they want to hear.
B! Final answer! That one's mine, Jumpy!
Or maybe you don't. Okay. All right, it is time to seal this deal. I can't lose. What eligible bandit bachelor sporting a sweet cape and abs of steel should Zanzi totally go on a date with? What? Wow, that is a good question.
Who is this freaking guy? Does anyone know this dork? Thought I had that one.
She can't take her eyes off me! Side note, I totally rigged the game so you'd win no matter how hard you tried to suck. Congrats!
Filthy cheaters! I can't stand cheaters! Yeah! Kill them!
Ready to unleash this feels so
Ooh, she's asking about me. Okay. Tell her what a super swell guy I am. And also that I'm the most, write this down, bloodthirsty Death King on the planet. And I am strong and have a powerful butt.
Fella's pretty cut, you know? I saw him crush a rival bandit chief's head between his pecs. Just saying.
Oh man, she's calling me. I gotta go. You're the best friend a Death King could ever ask for. Hey, Zanz, what's up, girl? Just, you know, sitting on my bone throne. That's a throne made of bones. What are you up to? Do you want to see my butt?
Coming at ya! Siren!
My friggin' fury!
I'm unstoppable! Hold them off for me! greatest!
Replace it with my kind of filth.
Happen to be riding along with the radio. Be sure to stop by Moxie's bar for a quick nip.
to lure Aslan de Vega's cronies out one by one and smashed them with a big old rock. After a while, it was just me and Aslan. I know you hear the Leon. End of the line, he says. So I yell at him, you know what your problem is, Aslan? You ain't got no friends. And right as he points his gun at me, boom! Those skags I threw the Verkuvian ham at jumped them. After the skags were done chowing down, I went by to pay my respects. But only the ham remained.
I can see how Typhon would be drawn to the simple life of a turd farmer after everything he'd been through. I know how he felt. My parents were blue-collar isotope designers. Not a hyper PhD between them. Off to your loot, then.
Back to the dirt! say? Trance, a dance, a massacre. Love an extra set of hands.
But trust me, old family secret.
Trying. Fists are ready. Jay! Are we through here?
That should be everything I need for the cake. Bring 'em on back. I tried to be a regular baker, but there just ain't enough regular people around here to make a living. So I started catering to these bandit loony bins. Most of them haven't even tasted something sweet in their whole lives until they sample some of my goods.
only take a tick. And while I finish up the cake, why don't you go around back and fetch me some candles? And by candles, I mean sticks of dynamite. Look at this ugly old beauty. Now pick up them cake layers and we'll get this vengeful show on the road. Now, take it on over to the Flaming Fist compound. I won't tell you how they got their name, but let's just say a swab of lard goes a long way. Anyway, tell him the cake is for the Fist King's birthday. Go ahead and assemble the cake on that mine cart. Now ring the bell and give him my birthday regards.
Private party, chop bait. What do you want?
Got a cake for the Fist King.
Cake? Oh, hell yeah. The king is gonna twist his fist over this. Send it down.
Go on, light the candles and give it a shove. Shove it! Shove it hard! Happy birthday, Fist King.
Happy birthday for you! It's your birthday today! We got you some guns, please don't blow us away! May your slaughter and torment and all that you crave be yours on this day and all days to the grave!
That's what you bastards get! Nobody crosses old Beatrice! Ah, thank you kindly, dear. Come on back for a well-earned reward. It does me good to hear the wailing cries of my enemies as they burn alive to death.
Poor form. That's what did you in.
You know, it's funny. Word's already gotten around about Beatrice's infamous exploding cakes, and orders are shooting through the roof over here. Guess you done me 2 in 1 there, Vault Hunter. Oh, I was saving this pinata for an extra special birthday event, but I think you've earned a whack or 2 at it. It's all yours, Vault Hunter.
those rascals from the festival borrowed spare parts from our homestead. Now, I don't mean to be a fussy neighbor, but we can't even keep the skags out or turn the lights on anymore. Paul usually takes care of this sort of thing, but he's out on chores. So could you be a dearie and go get the parts back from those rascals?
Oh, I know how to take care of rascals. My fists, for starters.
No refund.
Paul and I are simple folk. We settled out here on account of the isolation rather than despite it. Just honest people, working the honest land, building honest superconductors out in the shed, the way it's meant to be.
As a base amplifier for their little hootenanny. They won't mind if you take it back. I'm sure they could use a break from all their hooting and hollering anyhow. Those bass drops are bad for the old eardrums. Might as well be doing the foxtrot inside the pressure wall of a Class 12 Sky Shatter warhead. No, thank you.
Those rascals are using our fuse to power their nasty little radio tower. Make sure to ask them good and nicely. I'm sure they won't mind parting with it.
One day, I come across a big mother of a ship. Well, I took it for a joyride around Delphis and went on a low-grav bender. Eventually, I sober up and head back. Just as I enter orbit, some asshole shoots out my engine and I crash land. I don't know how long I was out, but when I came to, I saw my leg was busted up real good. I remember thinking, it's infected. Stinks, too. Sort of fun to poke, though. Pokey, pokey, pokey. At least I've got company, eh, stink leg? Then I says to myself, talking to a leg, I'm losing my freaking mind. Say, stink leg, you think I'm losing my mind or what? I'm gonna die.
Anyone else want to try?
I become chaos of the radio.
This is why I joined up! And more of you a second ago.
Magic's magic.
I am the spear of the twin god! Fight! Lieberman!
From the bone!
Rest in chaos, brothers. The Monkeys continue to carve a path through your brothers and sisters. Innocent COV who have done nothing but follow the holy will of the Twin Gods. And they've uncovered another piece of the Vault Key. But fear not, we will stop this scourge against our people as long as we together. The mighty Carnivora was crashed, literally, by the foul-plotting Multis. And worse still, it is my solemn duty to call for a moment of silence now for our fallen friends, the mighty Pain and Terror. Rest in chaos, brothers. The only path to the Great Vault is through the God Queen. You do want to reach the Great Vault, don't you?
Taking that COV filth off the radio is important. Now we can replace it with my kind of filth.
Thanks, dearie. The radio's an awfully antiquated way to spread your message. Maybe now they'll splurge on something with a little shine, like a hyperfiber Q3 echo line with whisper encryption. Gets the soaps like a snap. Now you've unborrowed all our spare parts. Come on back to the homestead, dearie. I hate to be a bother to you. Usually Paul's the one to settle up on these neighborly disagreements. He's just got a way with people. You are too kind, dearie, returning those parts to us. If it ain't too much trouble, would you mind reinstalling them? My hip's been acting up ever since I tweaked it hauling that reactor core up a flight of stairs. Good fences make good neighbors, and electrified fences make well-behaved neighbors. Power's back on. I was worried my custard would go bad right there in the icebox, and now the specimens won't come out of cryo sleep. Anyway, sure is nice to have some help around here. I am astonished by the kindness of strangers. I must insist on some payment. Come on over. Homestead's seen better days. But if you can't take care of your home and your antimatter containment chamber and your family, what can you take care of? Thanks, dearie. The creek's been dry nearly a week now, and let me tell you, the fuel rods need a cooling and the vark root needs a watering. Paul ran off into the canyon to get them waters flowing again, but I ain't seen hide or hair of him. Go get the water running, will you, dearie? I'm not too worried about Paul. He's always getting himself into trouble. I like that about him. He's like the firewater in my iced tea or the proton bombardment on my bismuth.
Are you saying that's a positive?
Well, sure it is, dearie. How the heck else you gonna get polonium-209? Take care of yourself out there, dearie. Stay hydrated and watch your step for loose rocks. Don't want to twist anything. Oh, and beware vermilingua, thick of quill and ravenous of maw.
Shot my ship down. Well, I went and hid in a big old pile of turds. That night, I remember looking up at the stars and wondering, why would the Iridians come to Pandora anyway? They're supposed to be the smartest in the universe. They built the vaults. It don't make no sense. If I make it out of this turd pile alive, I tell myself, I'm gonna find those Iridians and I'm gonna get some answers.
Thank you. Ordinarily, I don't take too well to strange visitors trespassing on our land, but given your fine timing, I truly appreciate the rescue.
Ma sent me. How exactly did you end up inside that skag?
I must confess my ingested state was self-inflicted. That hungry devil ate all my dynamite, so I dove right down its gullet. I didn't see my dynamite on my pilgrimage through its insides, so I reckon the devil must have pooped or puked it out. Same thing for a skag. If you're here to help, get to digging around in them scat piles, visitor. This dam of excrement's been keeping the crop waters from reaching our humble homestead. Now we got all the dynamite, we can set about undoing Vermalingua's mighty works. Stick them implements of destruction right there in the offending center mass. Finely placed. An eye for demolition on you, visitor. Now, sink the plunger and blow that poop dam straight to perdition.
I need to go shower 9 times.
From the fires of destruction flow the waters of life. A fine job, visitor. Now, I seem to have lost my watch while on my intestinal pilgrimage. Go and let Ma know I'm intact, though I reckon the stench of our victory may have already wafted her way.
Paul got himself ate by a skag again, didn't he? Well, I can hardly complain when I've got running water flowing to my crops and rods, can I? Homestead's better than ever. Here's something to pay for your dry cleaning, dearie. Oh, and I think Paul's got one more job for you when you got the time.
A fair price.
Hey, visitor! Them pilfering devils out in the Splinterlands won't be happy that you so kindly returned what they stole. They'll be back to take more than spare parts next time. Now, I'm quick with the knife, but we need a little more hellfire for what I believe's coming our way. I think it's time to wake Bessie.
And who is Bessie?
Our child, in a manner of speaking. Ma and I, well, we each got our virtues, as well as our sins. I reckon we put just about everything of both into Bessie. Go on, visitor. Start her up.
You know Bessie's a fussy girl. Watch minds of her logic echelon need a complex blend of fuel, precisely mixed.
Ma's right. Visitor, you just gotta open the valves in the right order. Hop on up.
That's got the colloidal cobalt flowing. Next valve's across the way. See it?
Big Donnie, I've received your echoes, but I must decline your invitations, sweet and sultry as they may be. It's just too dangerous for both of us right now. I also want to thank you for the gift. It's a hell of a war rig, and I'll keep it in my garage forever and always, just for me. You stole my heart, Big Donnie. You stole it good and proper. But I've just gotta take it back now, you hear? I've just gotta. Every time I ride that sweet rig, it'll be like I was riding you.
That'll be the quantum brine. Next one's tight, dearie. Might have to knock it loose.
Good fortunes. You didn't set off the night fire oil. Last valve's up top, visitor.
Yeah.